setting up. Nothing. And they're going to call a balk. Aristi's going to take his spot over at second after his base hit out to right field. Currently, let's talk about who's out in the field. Pitching currently number 34, Ben Cornelius. Over behind the plate, number 6, Stephen Karras. At first, number 35, Tariq Latchman Singh. At second, number 16, Isaac Castro. At third, number 2, Elijah Baptist. At short, number 27, Jader Morelos. Over in left field, number 5, Nikema Booker. And this pitch coming from Cornelius. High fly ball to right field is caught. So 1 out is on the board, and that was Reese Genter at bat. Currently coming up, number 24, David Meach. Then Cornelius, the left-handed pitcher standing at 6 foot, 205 pounds. The senior from Lake Zurich, Illinois, transfer from Union College in Kentucky, another AAC foe. And the Rams did not do so well against this past weekend, where they had dropped both games of a doubleheader to the Bulldogs. Aristi over at third after another stolen bag. Now down to the count 0-2. Meach squares up against Cornelius. He sets up. Cornelius deals. Meach can't get a handle on it. And that'll bring up strike number 3 in the second out. Rams trying to get on the board early. It has really been taxing to them game after game after game. When they can't get on the board, it took, I believe, almost 7 innings last game for them to have 1 run in their 6-1 loss to Montreat. But really, the bats of Montreat can get hot, and when they get hot, they keep moving. Rams dropped a couple innings where they give up 5 runs, and that really can't happen because it's been plaguing them the last couple of games. And then not only that, they also have not been hitting super fantastic. And really, the bats of Bluefield need to come together to at least prevent the sweep. First pitch, strike. Now the count reads 1-1. Medina from New Jersey. Foul ball hits the wall, rolls into play. So he runs and grabs it as he waits to set back up. That pitch a little high. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. He gets a piece of it now. 2-2. 2 outs are on the board here in the top of the first inning. Of course, remember this game will be a 7-inning game, as this is the second game of a doubleheader in conference. Out of conference, they usually have 2 7-inning games. That pitch, a little high. Now the count runs full. As Venus sets up. Man, the pitch from Cornelius. Medina can't get a handle on it, and that'll take us into the bottom first here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Welcome back, Rams fans. It is the bottom of the first inning here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. On the mound for the Rams, number 6, Ryan Voss. Is that first pitch coming in a little high behind the plate. Number 12, Reese Genter at first. Number 27, Johnny Medina at second. Number 4, Kevin Torres at third. Number 9, Dylan Cutler at short. Number 1, Bryce Medlock. Over in left field, number 8, Brady Jocelyn in right. Number 2, Maximo Aristi, and in center, number 24, David Meach. 2-1 the count. Noss looks, deals. Check swing, not going to hold up. So, 2-2 the count. High fly ball out into shallow left field. Jocelyn coming up for the grab for the first out at the bottom of the first inning. At bat. Number 5, Akuma Booker. Needs to check that. Grounder picked up by Cutler. Over to second. 2 outs are on the board. Galen Bamshire at the plate currently. Steps back in. Voss clasps, deals. Outside. Count now 1-2 as Voss looks to end it here. And a swinging strike 3 brings up that final out as we move in to the bottom of the second inning. Dylan Cutler coming up for the Rams. The third baseman. First pitch, a little high. Ball 1. Here comes the second one. He gets a piece of it. Strike 1. This one flown outside. Ball 2. This one floats over the infield, drops, and it's a base hit for Dylan Cutler, who's had a fantastic day at the plate. Hoping a couple of his teammates can do the same and come away with a Game 3 win as Kevin Torres comes up to bat. Jug bunt doesn't lay it down quite right. Goes foul past the first base line. Owen won the count. Pitch comes from Cornelius. That one dinks around. So now 0-2 the count. Looking for the signal. He gets it. Deals to home into the dirt. Garrett's trying to stay in front, make sure Cutler doesn't try to steal second. Now on another ball. Now the count evens up. Rounder. Over to third baseman, throw over to first. That'll get it out, but Cutler makes it over to second. As Brady Jocelyn makes his way up to the plate. Pitch. Jocelyn gets a piece of strike one. Owen won the count. Runner in scoring position over at second. Cutler. Cornelius deals. Jocelyn reaches for it. Doesn't get it. Now down 0-2 in the count. Swung on. Deep into center field. Taking that right field, catches it, throws over to second, and that'll do it as we move into the third inning. On a quick baseball here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. First pitch coming from Voss. Outside. Ball one. Pitch. Another one a little outside. Ball two. Rams Cavs scoreless. Doing a better part of 3 innings. That's 2 swing and misses. Back to back. The pitch. Big swing and a miss for strike 3. Rams put one away. The 2-0 coming from Voss. He deals. A little high. Ball one. Three and one the count. Voss deals it a little inside, and he will walk. And now runner aboard over at first. As currently batting, number 2, Elijah Baptist, the third baseman from Kansas City, Florida, went to Northside Christian School, a sophomore, standing at 5'11", 185 pounds. Last season played in 23 games, scored 2 runs, and drove in 2 RBIs. That one called ball. Moss with 1 out. Another throw over to first to tag him out. No good. One and one the count. Swung on deep. Right field caught. Took off way too early, and now the Rams can put it away. Let's move into the bottom, the third. Lathrop at the plate. Cornelius deals. Lathrop gets a piece of it. Goes foul. No balls. 1 strike. The 0-1 called strike. So 0-2. Bottom of the third. Still scoreless. A little high. Grounder. Picked up, tossed over to first in time for that first out. As Bryce Medlock comes up to bat. First pitch he gets a piece of. Now 0-1 on the count. Second one, he doesn't. Check swing, not going to hold up. I'll bring up the second out as we make it back to the top of the lineup. As Max Aristi comes up to bat. First hit goes foul. 0-1 the count. This deals another foul ball. So now 0-2 in the count. 2 outs are on the board. Takes a beat. Deals it. Ooh, hits him right in the shoulder, and Aristi's going to take his spot over at first. That did not look like that. Well, good. And now coming up to bat, number 12, Reese Genter. I'm having a little talk over at first, trying to see if Aristi's going to stay on the bag, so they're going to get somebody in. We're going to take a quick break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Oop. Not check that. They're going to keep him in. Trying to tag him out, no good. Pitch. High fly ball. Is it out of here? No, it'll drop by the warning track, but Aristi, curving third, makes it home off the double. Iconic Gibby. Even with 2 outs, now the Rams have one in scoring position, and they bring a runner home. Rams have the first lead of today. Breaking ball gets a piece of it. Strike one. Early batting, David Meach, the Douglas, Massachusetts native for the Rams. Honestly, dare to say, the face of the franchise, David Meach. I think he's the longest standing member of the Rams. As this one comes. That one is into the dirt for ball 3. Count runs full. 2 outs are on the board. A runner at second. After he got a piece of that one, still 3-2. Pitch outside for ball 4 now. 2 men aboard as Johnny Medina comes up to the plate. Rams, quite an opportunity before them if they can take hold of it. The first pitch to Medina. High fly ball. Down the first base line. Caught. And that will take us into the 4th inning here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. First pitch. A little low in the zone. Ball one. He gets a piece of that one. Swung on. High fly ball. Deep. Right field. Dropped by the warning track. And that gets Kelly over to second. Jader Morelos shows bunt, puts it down. Moss tosses it over to first. Now there's a runner over at third where the Rams only lead by one. But one out is on the board. High fly ball deep. Down to right center field. Caught. As Kelly dashes to tie the ball game up. 2 outs are on the board. That one a little inside for ball one. Now 1-1 the count. 2 outs are on the board. Nobody on the bases. Two and one. Moss clasps, deals, gets a piece of it. It goes foul. So 2-2 now the count. Moss deals, drop strike 3, steps out of the way, and gets the tag. Move into the bottom of the 4th inning. Then as Morgan Wallen's up-down plays, Dylan Cutler comes up to bat. First pitch into the dirt, ball one. The 1-0 coming from Cornelius. Off tip of the bat, grounder picked up by the second baseman and thrown over to first for that first down. Cornelius deals the home. High fly ball. Caught by the right fielder for the second out in 3 pitches. As Brady Jocelyn comes up to bat. First pitch ball. This one high fly ball. Now the first base line. And he's safe because of the drop. They're going to label it a hit. The runner over at first in Jocelyn. Lathrop. Up to bat. First one. Ball. That one he can't get a piece of. Now the count reads 1-1. 2 outs are on the board, and there's a runner over at first. Rams need to get those bats swinging. Try to take the lead back as they get deeper and deeper into this game. Just going to just past the halfway point into the second half of this game. The 2-2. High fly ball. Drops foul. The right fielder and Kelly couldn't get there in time. So still a 2-2. 2 outs are on the board. Deuces are wild. Grounder. Picked down by the short, thrown over to first, and that will do it to move into the 5th inning here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Grounder. Picked up by Medlock, tossed over to Medina for that first out. Pitch. I think the round goes foul. 0-1 now. The count, 1 out, is on the board. Into the dirt for ball number 4, and now he'll take his base in it. Could you like having a quick conversation with his pitcher after a couple of encouraging words? Play resumes. Runner over at first, number 16, Isaac Castro, at the plate currently for the Cavaliers. First pitch. Calling strike now, 0-1 of the count. Tie ball game. You're just now joining us. Voss, quite a tall guy. Definitely one of the fastest pitchers. He's definitely changed his pitch up a little bit. Used to be more from the ground up. Now more of a more conventional style of pitching. Pitch. Called strike number 3. So now 2 outs are on the board with 1 runner on the bases. As Zeb Marquise, center fielder, comes up to bat. Try to tag out. They're over at first. No good. Grounder down the 5-6 hole, and that's a base hit for Zeb Marquise as Elijah Baptist is up to bat. Now 2 runners on. Lead run over at second. Gets a piece of it. Strike one. Moss. Checking over his second deals. He gets a piece of it. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now the count. Pitch from Voss. They're going to say he got a piece of that ball. So still 0 and 2. Voss looks back, deals grounder up to the shortstop, stays in front, gets the tag over at second, and that'll take us into the bottom of fifth. Bottom of the fifth inning, and Bryce Medlock to start the Rams off. Low-scoring affair. Cornelius still on the mound for Montreat. Ring ball. Chops at it. Goes foul. Grounder over to third baseman. Over to first in time. As Max Aristi due up next, and Reese Ginter to follow suit. Grounder over to the short. He runs up. Throw over to first. He'll get the out. So now 2 outs are on the board. As Reese Ginter makes his way up to the plate. First pitch from Cornelius. Swung at, strike one. Little outside for ball one. 1-1 the count. 2 outs are on the board here in the bottom of the 5th inning where the Rams are tied against the Montreat Cavaliers here in Game 3 of the series, Game 2 of this doubleheader. Grounder. Split short and third. That's a base hit for Reese Genter. As David Meach comes up to bat for Bluefield University. Right in the zone. Strike one. First one, a little high. Ball two. Now 3-1 to count. That one's on the inside corner of the zone for strike two. Second 3-2. The dish hops over the shortstop, and that's another base hit for the Rams. This one brought to you by David Meach. As Johnny Medina comes up to bat. Now a Ram in scoring position, and that swing of the bat could bring him home. Grounder off the hop. Picked up, thrown over to first, and that'll be the final out as we move into the 6th inning here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning. Boss pitching against number 18, Norman Kelly. The pitch. Right over the plate. Strike one. Sails into the outfield. Makes it deep. Base hit for Kelly. Morello showing bunt. Follows the first base line, and that'll be enough to get that out. 1 out is on the board. As Lachman Singh comes up to bat. Right into the glove of the shortstop. Trying to get a tag over at second. He's got to get there in time. But 2 outs are on the board. As they just force walked Stephen Karras. Now up to bat Nakumba Booker. One out to put it all away. Foul ball at the top of the clubhouse. Rolls and, actually made it right into the dugout. Another one coming from Voss. The pitch. Another foul ball trying to stay in, and it is out. No and 2 the count. Voss checks at second, deals. Rips off of Booker's bat. Goes foul. The 0-2. High fly ball. Aristi sprinting. He dives for it, and he gets the catch. And that'll send the Rams to the bottom of the 6th here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Bottom of the 6th inning, and Dylan Cutler back up to bat. The 0-1. Cutler doesn't get a piece of it. Grounder down third base line. Running over first. Curving second. And he... Sorry for that. Safe over at third. Safe over. First pitch, a little low. Ball 1. A 1-0. Gets a piece of it. Gets a piece of it. Now 1-1. Another swing and a miss. Strike 1. Runner over at third. Torres needs to get this to the outfield as that one's a little high for ball 2. This one a little high. The 3-2. The Torres. He doesn't get a piece of that one, so first down is on the board. Now, as Brady Jocelyn comes up to bat. Rams. Cavs. In a locked game. Last time the Rams scored was the third. Last time that the Cavs scored was the fourth. So a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Of course, this one's only going to go to 7, but going to extra if we need. And Cutler over at third. Grounder. Over the short, thrown over to first. And now a second out. As Tyler or Lathrop comes up to bat. The 1-0. Doesn't get a piece of it. A 1-1. That one. Lathrop doesn't touch. Strike 2. He steps back in the box. Cornelius. Pitch. He doesn't get there, and that is your third and final out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now the Rams can claim the win here if they end up snapping any scoring from happening as we go into the top of the 7th. Rams 3 away from claiming the win. And the pitch. High fly ball, and that is out of here. Caleb Abshier ties the ball game back up at 2 apiece.
Saying that he missed first base, and they threw the ball inside first base, called him out. No home run.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I've ever seen this happen in my time here. But they're saying he didn't touch first base. So, and they tagged him out. So actually they're going to wipe that home run away. And there's an out. I've never seen that happen in my 3 years here. But, so that wipes the home run clean, and now it's still a 2-1 ball game. As now coming up, number 16, Isaac Castro. First one a little inside. Ball 1. The 2-1. A little low. Ball 3. Grounder off the shoulder of the third baseman, and now runner at first. Now one's a little outside. Ball one. Pitch. A little high. A little low for ball number 4. Now, 2 bases loaded. And it looks like Voss's day might be over as we take a quick break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision, but where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve. And a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go. Go beyond the normal. Go stronger than before. Go make your mark. Make your impact. Go further.
And we're back with Noah Bertner at the helm for the Rams. 2-minute board. Bertner, his first pitch. He deals a little inside, ball 1. Rams need 2 outs to close this one up. The pitch comes and it hits him, and now bases are loaded. As Norman Kelly comes back to bat. Rams just need to put 2 outs away. First pitch, called strike. The 0-1 coming from Bertner. He deals right on the inside corner. Strike 2. The 0-2. He calls time right before. So resetting the 0-2, bases are loaded. Now the pitch. And a big swing and a miss for out number 2. One more out will end it. Bases are loaded. Bertner steps off. Waits for the first pitch. Bertner deals. He gets a piece of it. 0-1 the count. 2 outs are on the board. One and one the count. Quick little dash over at third. Shifted it out a little bit. Really close at the plate. And the pitch. High fly ball. Now to left field. Jocelyn sits under it for the grab. And that is your ball games, ladies and gentlemen. The Rams claim game number 3. 2 runs to 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you spending your afternoon with me. I'm Jackson Bast here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And, of course, take it easy, Rams fans.